I have something. I just want to talk. I don't think it's like enough to talk about. No, not that one.
Remember when we all got chlamydia?
We didn't.
That wasn't me.
So I just wanted to. I don't think this is enough to talk about in like the big podcast. So I feel like it's cold open is the space for this, right?
Sure.
So, as y'all know, Olivia and I recently got a new car, which is very nice. We love it. I sold my car to a mechanic that was like, "Hey, let's agree on a price, and then we can do that. That way, basically, you don't have to spend like $1,500 in repairs for a car that keeps breaking down. I'm a mechanic. I can fix the car for a lot cheaper because I don't have to pay for labor." So it was like a really good mutually beneficial thing.
Yeah.
Then Sunday, I opened up a pack of one-piece cards and cracked a very expensive card. And I had a realization of, oh my God, this piece of cardboard is worth more than I sold my car for.
Oh.
Welcome to Junk House.
See what I mean? There's not a lot to talk about there. I just wanted to share this very funny moment of like, oh my God.
Because anything we could talk about runs out of road real quick. It's like, we're already at the value is entirely based on who's going to buy it. So there's really nothing to talk about there. Like it's just kind of funny and sad.
Yeah. It was very funny because I realized it later that day. And then I looked at Olivia and I said, "Olivia, this piece of cardboard is worth more than my car." And she said, "Oh, are you okay?"
Like, nah, fam.
Nah.
Welcome back. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, would you call that ennui?
No, ennui was Twilight Princess. But Mario Kart Wii, that was ennui. There were a few Mario Party games. Link's Crossroad Training. WarioWare as a series is underrated. I love a game of micro games, and that is the best at it.
One of the best other than Wario? Rhythm Heaven.
Yes. If they released... Okay. Switch 2, probably coming out next year. We said that last year, but who knows?
This time we're really meaning it.
This time is for real, though.
This time is for real. Switch 2, if they announce Rhythm Heaven 2 coming out on the Switch 2, I will lose my mind. That will be game of the year no matter what. They could release every game I've ever wanted, Twilight Princess 2, and Rhythm Heaven 2 will still be game of the year.
Well, it depends on when that new Pokemon Legends games come out, but probably same.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Pokemon Pizza.
Samantha,
yeah.
Can I ask you a Pokemon-related question?
Yeah, of course, anytime.
So Scarlet Violet, good games,
Yeah, pretty fun, okay. Pretty good.
Did you finish the DLC for those games?
Yes.
Was it worth finishing?
Yes, if you're me and gotta collect them all.
Fair. So I made a mistake of restarting my game. Like we talked about this forever ago. Like I restarted the game and did a new playthrough, but I spent a decent amount of the playthrough like not super satisfied, like just like didn't vibe with the team.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, all I have to do is do the final like Area Zero event things.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to do the post-game storyline, but like maybe I'm just not happy with my team, but like I just don't know that I like right now I don't feel like I care enough to finish the DLC. And I was just wondering if you had a similar experience or if it's mostly just like me not being in the mood to play lately. Like, I don't know.
I did really like my team. I don't know. That might have been a thing. I think that does change things. Who you got on your team?
Oh, it's So let me pull it up.
Let's do some Pokemon doctoring real quick. Let's fix this team.
Yeah, I can help fix teams.
Caleb can help.
Well, this is literally pimp my team. So
do you have Charizard?
Is.
Oh, I don't want Caleb involved in this. Can you say as little as possible for the next few minutes, buddy?
Caleb, you can say a type, and we'll try and work around that.
Okay.
Just so everybody's involved, you know?
Well, I got to hear the original team before I start.
Yeah, here's the first.
Caleb came right out the gate with Charizard, and I wanted to hit something, you know.
Yeah, that
well,
is fair.
Okay, then fine. Let me give a better take. I take back Charizard. Okay, Charizard, come on back. I have to choose who I choose. Okay. Galarian Mr. Mime.
I want Caleb gone. I don't hate
and
Mime,
Psychic.
Actually. Yeah.
That's two good types. That's two types.
That's two types. That's for sure, buddy. That is definitely two types.
Hold on.
Who do we got on this team?
The team I have gotten this far in the game with is... Where did that last one go? Oh, okay. So I had a Sinistcha.
Okay.
A Revavroom. Hatterene. Lokix. Rotom. And Como-O.
See, and that just doesn't sound that interesting to me.
It's not, but now I'm in a place where like I've been trying to swap in and out Pokemon, like thinking about getting a Tinkaton in there because who hates Tinkaton? Nobody. Kind of thinking about maybe getting a Golden Go, but I gotta get all of the coins to get there.
I can always give you back yours.
Did I send you mine?
Yeah, because you were gonna nuke. You were gonna nuke the game. To restart, and I needed one for the decks.
Huh. Well, we'll see. I'm thinking about a Dragapult. I got an Archaludon, the Duraludon evolution, and it's neat. But it's like a lot of my ideas have a lot of type overlap, and I would just have to sit down and map out a decent team of Pokemon that are interesting to me. But that process doesn't sound interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I'm just not kind of burned right now on it.
You might just be burned, or you just need to make a Palafin team.
Yeah.
Just make some crazy deck. Make some crazy team.
Well, one thing I am kind of thinking about is going back and just picking some of the nostalgia Pokemon for me. Like
Charizard? No.
Here
he is. Here he comes.
Like Crabominable. I actually unironically adore that Pokemon, and it did a pretty good job in Sun and Moon. Like maybe I just pick some Pokemon from other games that I really love and just cram them together and see what happens. Maybe that'll get me through this post game.
I think that's the idea. I think that's a good idea.
Have you considered possibly taking back Excalibur, because it is a monster in terms of stats, with its attack stat higher than any pseudo legendary, and with its dragon typing, it gives it more type coverage. There is also a Dragon Dance TM located northeast of Poco Path and west of the Inlet Grotto. It's on the west of a pond that can be found there in a darker area. Plus it stabs somehow and Icicle Crash.
Caleb, do you know what the acronym STAB means?
Why would I know?
Take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Take a guess. See. Do not look up the internet.
We'll give you super typing and booty cheeks.
You got one word pretty dang close, and it's booty cheeks.
And it's a booty cheek.
No, I figure it's something like, okay, It's probably like, because like putting it in context of reading this thing, which honestly, I just looked up like what are some of the best Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
And that was the worst on the list of some of the best.
It's a good Pokemon. It's pretty fun.
Okay, so
it looks like Godzilla.
Yeah.
I would guess it's got to do something with like typing, like type evasiveness, like like that kind of like spread out, less more defense and good offense, like it's like the good typings.
So it stands for same type attack bonus, and Samantha can give you the technical details. But it basically, the gist is if you use a move that is the same type as the Pokemon, it gets a bonus.
I
think it's like, is it 150%? Is that it?
It's something like that. I don't know the exact numbers.
So like a water type using a water move
gets a damage bonus. Yep.
Gotcha.
A modifier put on it.
Exactly.
There's also Kilowattrel.
Oh, Caleb.
I love Kilowattrel though.
It's just a yellow bird.
And Tinkaton.
Well, if you named it Zapped twice, like I did.
Oh, that's actually really good. I do. A good name changes it for a Pokemon, and it's got to be organic,
Yeah, it's a better Zapdos in my opinion. So
that's fair. I like Galarian Zapdos a lot.
That's very. It's very cool.
So here are 3 that I've thrown out for my nostalgia team that I think could be worth running with. Crabominable, because I do miss that big old goober. Tinkaton, and maybe a Dragapult. How are we feeling about those 3?
Dragapult is my second favorite Pokemon of all time. So
I love a Dragapult, but I've never actually like really had one in game. So I'm curious to like run with it. Okay, so I've got those 3.
I feel good about Crabominable.
You what?
I feel good about Crabominable. I like that.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I like that Pokemon.
Caleb, Google Crabominable. I want to hear you react to seeing it for the first time.
How do I spell that?
C crab.
Okay.
OMINABLE.
Okay, so Crabominable.
Abominable.
I'm looking at this Pokemon's. I take back everything I said. This is one of the worst. This is an assault on the eyes of a Pokemon. This is if I may be blunt.
Be blunt.
This looks like in One Piece when somebody has like a really bad devil fruit that you're like, why did you eat the bad? Why did you eat the bad crab fruit? That's like horrible. Like this just looks ugly. Like I can't. The coloring is very bad. Like why is that shade of blue so shiny?
He's so mad.
I'm looking at the shiny Crabominable, and it's worse. It's worse.
That's the problem with shinies in recent games, anyway, in my opinion.
Yeah. I here's what I'm gonna say.
Well, I look at shinies orange. I kind of like that.
I look at the stats and like the moves this guy can do. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like the typing, fighting ice, good attack. I have a Crabrawler in Pokemon Go, and now I know I'm not gonna evolve it because I don't want to look at that. It looks good. Like it looks like it's got good types. It has really fun moves that I like to play in the games. But
so as with everyone's favorite Pokemon in any regard, there's always a story there, right? There's some kind of reason you connected.
Yeah.
And for me, it was playing Sun and Moon for the first time. this Pokemon originally was in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And I freaking loved it. I adored it. This and like Alolan Marowak and Ribombee and Oricorio, like Sun and Moon has some of my favorite designs the games have ever put out. And Crabominable is one of them. Against all odds. I love that crab.
He's great.
He's great. There's a point where like you had to evolve it in a snowy area. You had to level it up. Crab brawlers were all over the place. And there was a point in the game where you could get like to the bottom of the snowy area, but you couldn't go up until you had like beaten all the tasks or whatever. So, but you could go down to the bottom and evolve it relatively early and have this like pretty beefy friend to help you win the game. So I love Crabominable with all my heart.
You know, that's fair. I mean, like, that's like my favorite Pokemon is Gengar and will always be because that was one of the first. Like, I remember catching a Ghastly, and, like, when that evolved, that was the first one where I was like, this is so cool. Like, and it would just stayed on my team the whole time, no matter what. So, like, yeah. From a,
you got it.
From that standpoint, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives me a decent spread. Like, I got Ice Fighting, I got Steel Fairy, I got Dragon Ghost. That's a decent spread of Pokemon. And I think I'll chime back in as I'm scrolling through the Pokedex while we do the rest of this episode and see if there's any other favorites that'll blend well into the team.
Yeah.
Because I would like to enjoy this post game. I don't know if I'll do it anytime soon because, like, I'm going to want to, like, catch them and get the right natures and level them all up and whatnot. Like, it's going to take some grinding.
So I have a offer to the table.
Okay.
So we all know Pharrell.
The man
The
that
artist.
goes way too hard on Despicable Me theme
Yeah.
The man with a hard-on
Exactly.
for Despicable Me.
Is really popular for that Nardwuar interview where he gave Nardwuar stuff. Great, pretty cool guy. So he has a movie coming out. I think we should live react to the trailer real quick. Does that sound all right?
I'll do anything for you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Any predictions before I open this up? Any like ideas of how it's going to look? Any feelings about what it's going to be about?
Can I just make a guess and say this is going to be like a biopic a la Straight Outta Compton?
Okay.
Like, because we know rap biopics since Straight Outta Compton have typically gone down that route, where it's like showing like how the studio worked with them, how they had to like make it on their own, all that kind of stuff, and it's
Okay, Cordell, any?
I don't think it's gonna be a biopic. I think it's an animated children's movie.
Wait, when you say it's not going to be a biopic, you mean like Pharrell wrote a movie and it's going to be like...
I think Pharrell is like executive producing a movie.
To be clear, this is a story about Pharrell's life.
Dang it. I think it's going to be an animated children's movie. Not changing.
So the movie is called Piece by Piece.
What?
And it is completely in Lego.
No way!
I was right.
Cordell, what?
Yeah. So it's him singing happy while he's a Lego.
And he's like talking about how different he is.
While Legos are everywhere. This is awesome.
Legos.
Oh, you can see the music in the air.
That's so cool.
This is awesome.
Light. It actually does look really cool, but it's hilarious. It's music
He's
was
starting
just coming
a band.
out of him.
Is that?
It seems like it's gonna be one of those that's like literally interviewing Pharrell and then like recreating some scenes. Because it sounds like all of these are like interviews.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they just did like interview voiceover.
Which would be so cool.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
But you brought out a smile, he says. Thank you, Pharrell. Hey, I mean, I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch this, yeah.
I want to watch this real bad, actually.
This looks like it's going to be a really good movie.
That is Kendrick. Wow, what a cast.
Kendrick.
Cast.
Oh, this is going to be a Lego movie, bruh, is what he said.
This touches on something that is very meaningful to me when it comes to movies and whatnot. The thing that'll make me watch something beyond almost any other detail, doing something bold. Like, I'm going to watch, I don't care about Pharrell. I have not thought twice about Pharrell, maybe ever. But like, a Lego biopic, I'm in. I like, brilliant. What an idea, what a chance to take. What a like new direction to go in. I'm gonna watch that.
Looking
also
at the
very funny, just very funny.
That's just hilarious.
It's a great idea. And looking at the cast list, it does look like a interview, and then they animated over the interviews type deal. Because like you have Pharrell, you have the director Morgan Neville, Gwen Stefani, Kendrick Lamar, Timbaland, Snoop Dogg, Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, Daft Punk apparently are featuring in it. Busta Rhymes.
But they're dead.
Daft Punk is dead. But
never.
It was at the beginning, one of those Lego pieces looked possibly like Andre 3000. And so I'm curious if it's like there's a connection there.
Here's the cover. And I think Kendrick is in the top left with his Mr. Moral.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. What's Poseidon doing there?
Important things.
Very important things. He controls the sea.
Yeah. And earthquakes and horses.
All are needed to make Pharrell music.
That's true.
People don't know
I'm going to
this.
see it. I'm going to go see it. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to see it.
People don't know this. Every song by Pharrell Williams has a horse in it.
Yep.
Little old horse in it.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
What about Toxtricity?
I do like that Pokemon.
I like that Pokemon. It doesn't like overlap any like type wise. I really liked using it back in Sword and Shield, so I'm gonna try for that one. I'm gonna consider that one in the mix.
Oh yeah, I liked that one in Sword and Shield.
You think blue or yellow?
Yellow every time.
Okay.
Fair.
I like the amped up one.
He's amped.
Or it's amped form and low key form, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I liked the blue low key form specifically. That was my favorite because he just looked like a cool dude.
I like the spiky mohawk. Interesting question is kind of I loved Grimmsnarl back in the day, but should I run with Tinkaton over Grimmsnarl?
When's the last time you've used Grimmsnarl? Who have you used
Not
more
since
recently?
Tinkaton was literally my first run of Scarlet Violet I used. Grimmsnarl I used back when I was playing Sword and Shield last. Maybe
Grimmsnarl it up.
Maybe. I think it'll depend on what other Pokemon I'm interested in running, because one might just have a better fit. Dark, I might have a Steel type elsewhere I'd want to run. Or a Dark type elsewhere I'd want to run.
Can I read this review for Piece by Piece? On
yes, please. I'm fascinated with this film.
Is this is out?
This might be a pre-watch. Yeah, they said they watched it September 10th, the day before the tragedy. Why didn't this get a Lego CMF series? I know I hate product placement, but I need the Lego McDonald's in this as a set. I need that new fry box piece. This film has Lego weed smoke, a Lego Thorn of Crown hairpiece, Lego Black Lives Matter signs, Lego MLK. We need those pieces. Proud of the Lego The Simpsons reference. And it goes on. It goes on and just says this is amazing.
Dang.
But I really liked the Lego weed smoke. The Lego Thorn Crown hairpiece. So good.
If you could smoke Lego weed, would you?
Yes.
It feels like it would hurt. It feels like it would scratch. It would be like Minecraft.
I'd smoke it.
It would be blocky.
Caleb, you do the Lego weed?
Yeah.
I'm calling the cops.
Because I'm imagining this. Okay, here's how I imagine smoking Lego weed would go, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You do your puff pass, and you get like three or four like good hits, or I'm gonna be real, one big rip off a gravity bomb. Okay, one pretty good size rip, and then everything looks like you're in a Lego movie for like a couple hours.
Hey, if it feels like normal weed going in and it has that effect, I'd smoke
it. That's what I was thinking, is that it's gonna be like normal weed going in. But if I'm inhaling Lego bricks,
yeah, you're taking a big old Lego piece, putting it to your lips, breathing in Lego air, and blowing out the Lego smoke. But you're a person.
I'd pass on that. That sounds too painful.
That's what I'm saying. It's all we're trying to tell you, Caleb. You just got to listen.
But I was just saying, like, I don't think it would be that way. I think it would be like normal.
Well, we'll just have to find out.
Won't we, Caleb?
Do you have Lego weed for us to try, Cordell? Is that how we're going to find out?
I mean, are you a narc or...
No, I'm cool.
You sure?
Pretty cool.
Sammy, he cool?
I think he's pretty cool. He seems pretty chill.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, let's talk after this ep. Okay. Let's talk.
Oh, sorry. I'm hearing a knock at the door. Oh. Hold on.
A knock?
Yeah.
A knock. There's a knock at the door.
There's a knock at the door.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I do have. Gentlemen, sorry, and gentle lady, sorry. Gentleman and gentle lady, I do have great beef to bring.
Great beef? Like Great Scott? Who are you?
No, my name. Oh, you will find out soon because I am suing Junk House.
What?
You're suing us?
What did we do?
Suing Junk. You have wrongfully used my name. And you mispronounced it.
Oh, no.
My name is the Honorable Constable Piston. And I see that you have made a mockery of my name. And now one of you has Lego weed?
Yo, I didn't say that.
Why did Caleb let you in?
I gave him a shiny rock. And he decided to look at that for approximately a few minutes.
That's his one weakness, is he loves shiny rocks. He really does love a shiny rock.
He's very dumb. I've been watching for days, and it's just you put a shiny rock in front of his face, or you turn on one piece, and he's gonna be distracted for a little bit.
Isn't it kind of weird the way he holds his dog?
What do you mean?
What? You've been watching him. You know that way he holds his dog? Isn't that weird?
When he holds him kind of like upside down as if the dog was a baby.
Yeah. And like the dog like seems chill enough, but there's a vibe that maybe he's not, you know? Like, what do you think about that?
I'm not gonna lie, his dog always has that vibe. It's always a vibe of like, seems chill enough, but that dog could snap at any second.
I really do think that dog is gonna kill them.
I would not doubt it, but Caleb has a shiny rock. I do believe you people now owe me. I'm looking at my thing. Let's see, I did the totals. $5,000 million, which is $5 billion, for pronouncing my name incorrectly so many times.
Constable Pisstain, what are you talking about?
I owe that. Now we're at $6 billion. I'm sorry. What are you doing? My name is the Honorable Constable Piston.
Yeah, that's what we both said. We said Constable Pisstain.
Pistain.
This is not acceptable. Now that is $8 billion because you both said it.
Is it?
It is.
I don't have that kind of money.
Samantha, I got a little sidebar for you.
Okay, yeah. We'll be right back.
Okay,
Can Caleb
I'm
come
gonna go count my money. Okay, I'm gonna go count my money.
I think there is a way to get rid of this guy.
Yeah. Throw him in the basement.
I mean, our basement's been empty for a while. Grimbus got sucked into that black hole, and the basement's been empty.
Yeah, and this guy has just the amount of character to probably be a character that will just go away at the end of the season.
Do you want to kidnap this incredibly wealthy man?
And ransom him for money?
I like that. I'm sure he's got an embassy somewhere, you know? Okay, cool.
Cool.
Hey, Constable, Honorable Constable.
I'm done counting the amount of cash I have in my pockets.
How much is that, by the way?
$420 billion. Loose change.
Wow. Hey, will you go look at this painting on the wall we have? Turn around, look at that painting.
Yeah. I see, yes. Why do you have a painting of two monkeys both attempting to light a cigar that's in the other one's mouth? Like both of them have a cigar and
oh.
I knocked that fool out. Get his feet.
Get his pockets real quick.
Yeah, steal his money, get that $420 billion.
Yeah, we don't even need to ransom him.
Yeah, do you want to kill him or just toss him in the basement and not care?
I don't think we need to kill him.
Hey guys, some rich guy just gave me a small diamond.
Wait, a diamond?
A diamond?
Gave me a small diamond. He said, "Here, young fool, hold this shiny rock for a few minutes." And it's really cool.
I knocked him out and we took his money out of his pockets. We got several $1 billion now.
Multiple hundreds of billions.
That's actually kind of crazy. Do you think he's like an ethical billionaire, or do you think this is like...
No.
Caleb, do you think there are ethical billionaires, buddy?
No.
Well, yeah, so now there are. Well,
yeah, now it's us. We got this ethically by knocking a man out and throwing him in our basement.
Billionaires.
Hey, Caleb, come get his other leg. Come get his legs. We'll get the arms.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay,
and a 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
What if we just throw him down the stairs?
That's what we're literally going to do that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
he'll be fine. He has money.
Yeah, he can afford the hospital bills.
Hey, throw the diamond down there with him, just like a little insult to injury.
Okay, but it's kind of cool.
Okay, you can keep the diamond. Let's throw him one of Wilder's toys.
Okay. I'll just throw him Wilder.
Well, we're mega rich now.
Yeah, I guess we also avoided a lawsuit from Constable Pisstain.
Yo,
right.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should monster house him.
Oh, you want to encase his body in concrete?
Into a house?
I want to turn Constable Pisstain into the honorable house piss house. No, actually, maybe we don't do that. I don't want to live in a piss house.
No,
The honorable Constable Junk Stain.
Oh yeah, none of that's good. Let's not
Junk
Monster
Stain
House.
Actually, do you want to get him out of the
worse.
basement and actually get him out of here? He won't.
But no, I think he's good to stay down there, like mellow out for a week or two.
I mean, when Grimbus went down there, Grimbus was like a normal person. So like, who knows what will happen?
Was Grimbus a normal person?
When Grimbus went in the basement,
there's a lot of gamma rays down there for some reason. So
there's an abundance of radiation in our basement.
But we're fine.
It's dangerous.
We should get that looked at.
No. It gives the house character.
Too much money.
It's like taking something on the Antique Roadshow, and then they're like, this piece of metal has a patina to it, and what they really mean is rust.
Rust that's worth money.
Rust that's worth.
This has air that's worth cancer.
Yes.
You know what? Let's keep him down there.
That's why the rent's so low in this house.
Yeah.
It's free.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I think this building is technically condemned.
Yeah. Oh, but now we have so much money. We don't have to monster house him. We can build our own house, though.
Y'all want to renovate this junk house?
$420 billion and a small diamond.
Let's make this junk house a junk home.
Yeah, let's make it exactly the same, but in a different location.
What if we move to a remote location where no more crazy characters are going to be able to find us?
No.
You think that'd get lonely?
Just the three of us? And
the characters.
A dog and the Honorable Constable Pisstain.
Oh, would we take him with us?
We're bringing him with us?
I feel like if we're building the house exactly as it is, that includes a piss stain in the basement.
I can make that happen.
God. So yeah, piece by piece, huh?
Piece by piece.
Yeah, that's a neat movie. I'm
excited.
excited about it. I'm excited
about that movie. Your slogans are shit.
Yeah!
These slogans are absolute shit. And it's time that we take a look at it. Because last week we looked over some of our old ones. And
some of our old ones.
We did do a lot of laughing over a few of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We came and stayed.
We came and stayed.
From Maverick. Shout out Maverick.
But this time I do have some stuff. So I went on to brand slogans and taglines on blog.hubspot.com. So this is a blog.
Okay.
And somebody has posted the 4 things that make a slogan really good. Okay. So I just wanted to revisit those 4 things and make sure that we're holding those things. And to compare, I think one of our better slogans is hold on, I clicked the wrong thing. There it is. Is pair of thieves, come in them.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the 4 things that make it really good is it's memorable. That's memorable. Come in.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It includes a key benefit. These can hold cum.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
It differentiates the brand. Think Hanes can hold cum?
No, it seeps right out.
Fruit of the Loom? More like Fruit of the Goon. Can't hold anything.
Yep.
And number 4, it imparts positive feelings about the brand.
Because I love to come.
And who doesn't love that? So I do have, this also has a list of 31 things that it says are really good examples.
Okay.
Of
let's make them better.
Let's make them better because we can. And I'm trying to look and make sure we haven't done some of these before. Verbo, which is a rental. It's like a house rent. It's like Airbnb, but you're guaranteed to have the whole house to yourself.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
Because like Airbnb, you might be sharing with somebody. There might be somebody else living, in like a conjoined apartment or something like that. But Verbo, you're going to be by yourself. This slogan, where families travel better together. Now, Too long. Also, I'm not going to remember that. It's not memorable.
Verbo, stay here.
That's short and sweet and to the point. But when I think about what's something you want to make sure you have the whole house to yourself for, right? It's a sex party.
Yeah.
Orgies.
Verbo. Vroom. Really big orgies.
You say vroom?
Vroom. Really big orgies.
Very, really big orgies.
Very, really big orgies.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to think of how, because Verbo means nothing to me. VRBO as a word means nothing.
Functionally empty. Vroom. Are we changing the name?
No. It's still Verbo. We're going with the slogan. We're going with the slogan.
But the slogan is Verbo stands for very, really big orgy.
Very, really big orgies.
Okay. I'm down for very, really big orgies.
I'm glad you are, Cordell.
Or orgasms.
Oh, because sometimes
is that too specific?
You just rent out a house for a weekend alone, just for you.
Yeah, it's gotta go for orgies. Very, really big orgies.
Big orgies.
Very, really big orgies.
Because you have this place to yourself, so you can make the orgies as big as you want. You want to get like 50 people in there? Do it.
Right.
Variably, really big orgies. You can change the variable.
What if we're going down the wrong path here?
Okay. Do you think orgies is not the right route?
Well, maybe not, right? Because what is another reason you rent a home that guarantees no one else is there for it?
Serial killing.
Yes.
Oh.
Because,
violent
right?
rhetoric.
How many people go through a Verbo rental in a year? So many. It's secluded, it's quiet. You go there, you kill someone, you cut them up, you dispose of the body, you're in the wind. There's no connection there. Like, yeah, your credit card information is there, but I'm going to guarantee you this. You go to a Verbo, you put a black light under there, it's lighting up anyway because of all the very, really big orgies. So they have a secret ad campaign about, hey, come serial kill here.
Vehicular
manslaughter.
That's a way you can kill people. Yeah, vehicular manslaughter.
Like from Halo.
Or veins really bust out.
Bust?
But then that brings it back to sex, Caleb.
That brings it back to sex.
So I don't think we need to make it an acronym. Verbo is just a thing. What if it's just like Verbo?
Have sex while you kill people.
Kill here. Kill time here. It's stealthy.
It's very really big orgies, but it's but also time.
Kill time here.
What if it's just killing or for killing time?
For killing time is
for
really
killing
good.
Time. It's scary.
It is scary. We're good at scary things sometimes.
Yeah,
we're so close to Oktoberfest. We're so close.
We're so close to Oktoberfest. Next one. Next up is Meow Max, which says, tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
That's not what they're saying. Cats just do that.
Yeah, that's just a sound, idiots.
Also, cats don't do that in the wild. Like, cats have learned how to do that because it's mimicking babies, like human babies crying.
Right. Sure.
That's kind of
sure.
terrifying.
My cats have never heard a human baby, but go off.
Well, no, it's like a thing. I read it somewhere. I'll find it again.
No. Cats are really good mimics. I was just joking that like my cats have never heard a baby
that you know of.
Oh snap! What they been up to?
All over the place.
Meow Mix. These cats be going wild.
Meow Mix, not only for cats.
Meow Mix, you eat it too. We know you eat it.
Eat it as a family.
Meow Mix.
Eat it too, you little freak.
No, you freak.
So my first thought was I was about to say, Meow Mix, maybe you eat the cat. But then I was like, nah, that's actually, it's weirdly political now to joke
right,
about that.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And I was trying to go for like an eating pussy joke. But then I was like, well, there's no good way to put that.
I really think we know you eat it too is perfect. Like Meow Mix like knows that you snack on cat food secretly.
Meow Mix, we know.
We know.
Meow Mix, we know what you did last summer.
We know.
And that's an answer to Verbo as well.
Yeah.
It's
Meow
killing
Mix,
time.
we know.
We know. Killing time.
We know.
Okay, next.
So
we're solving things.
This one, it's like, it's weird because it's for the California Milk Processor Board.
Now, California.
That does
milk.
not sound like a cool thing, but I guarantee you know the slogan.
Is it got milk?
Got milk?
Got milk.
That's this may be the best slogan we've come up against.
This one is small. It's succinct. It's perfect. It's 2 words, which means our slogan has to be 1 word to beat it in memorability, because it's really easy to remember 2 words. It's even easier to remember 1.
I got it. Creamy.
Cream.
Creamy.
I got nothing to add to that. I think that's it.
So the California Milk Processor Board. Creamy.
We know.
We know. That's the thing. Meow Mix is the perfect reply to everything.
Everything. We know.
We know.
For example, here's the next one. Next up, the U.S. Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. We know. I once saw a comedian that said it was the full joke, and I wish I could remember their name, but it was like on TikTok, and it was so fast. But it was just this comedian that said, if my son ever told me he was gay, I'd sign him up for military school the next day, because I want him to have as much opportunity as possible to see hot dudes in showers.
Yeah.
And
you know what? He's right for that.
He's right. He's right for that. And you know what? I think that also sums up the Marine Corps.
Hot dudes in showers.
Hot dudes in showers. Ranch.
Hot naked dudes in your area.
Also, let's be real. Every Marine you've ever met is either one of the best people you've ever met or one of the absolute worst people you've ever met in your life.
You either have Tim Walls is the Marine you've met, or every other Marine you've met.
Right. Yep. Most of them are bad, but all of them are hot buff dudes in the shower.
All of them are hot buff dudes.
That's true.
Tim Walls,
Can't get around.
as princess, still hot buff dude.
And then way back in the day, we came up with one of my favorite slogans to date. We came up with MasterCard, fake money, real debt.
I'm really proud of that.
I'm really proud of that.
Very proud of that.
Capital One.
Is that what's in your wallet?
That one, Capital One is in, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's what's in your wallet. Now, this came up in my mind because I get approximately 3 letters a week from Capital One saying, hey, do you want a credit card? Hey, do you want this?
I have a credit. I have a Capital One debit and or checkings and savings account. Because their savings is really good. Really high percentages. But I get asked all the time for credit and I say no. I have a
credit card through USAA.
Okay.
So having a credit card, it's fine if you're smart with it. It's just being smart with it, harder than you think. But Capital One, what's in your wallet? I think that's a bad question. Because you know what's in my wallet? Loose business cards that I've acquired over the years from people that have given me business cards, and I did not know what to do with them, so I just put them right in the wallet and forgot they existed.
Caleb, what kind of person are you?
Well, a person people hand business cards to, like outside of grocery stores and stuff.
How often does that happen to you?
I am not joking. At least twice a month, somebody hands me a business card.
What?
This is not a joke.
Can we have like an update of like the businesses every month? We'll see which ones approached you this time.
I emptied out recently, so let me go through and see which ones are in my wallet right now, okay?
I never get handed business cards ever.
Me neither.
Right now, I only have one in my well, no, there might be more on this side. Hold on.
Good.
No, only one right now, but there are more on my bedside table. I don't want to go all that way, but it's for a pet grooming service, and I actually used this. I called them and got Wilder groomed there, and then they have a punch card that I also have in my wallet now. So building up for 10% off on the 7th groom. Yeah, he got groomed yesterday. He's a fancy lad right now, and it wasn't a bad price.
But Capital One,
what's in your wallet? More like Capital One. We will aggressively mail you letters until you say yes.
Capital One. There's only one capital, and it's Capital One.
Could we engage in fine print in our slogans? Because some people have fine print kind of within the slogan, you know?
What's in your wallet? We don't really care about what's in your wallet. Like that kind of fine print.
What if the slogan is like Capital One, hotlines of credit in your area, and then the like fine print is everything that's included in a letter that they mail to you.
See, because I was thinking, because I have called Capital One, the number on the letters, you know, where they're like, call. And then I say, hey, stop sending me these. No, I do not want this. So I was going to say Capital One, no doesn't always mean no. And then in fine print, this is specifically about getting credit card stuff. Like, this does not apply anywhere else. That should be in bigger print, actually.
Capital One, creamy.
Capital One, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Hot dudes taking showers.
Hold on, wait. Do I actually have... I might have another business card. Hold on. I just thought of a place where there might be...
Capital One, give Caleb your business cards.
Oh no, please no. People already give me so many business cards. I do have a Dave and Buster's card in my wallet. I don't know where that came from.
Your 21st birthday.
Oh.
My 21st birthday where I got way too drunk and then went into alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, I left early because I was sick and I was your designated driver.
Yeah. I got
it all went downhill from there.
It's pretty bad.
Well, we started dinner with y'all pre-gaming before dinner. So we started off rocky.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I was not a responsible person at that time.
No.
Capital
One. You don't need to be responsible.
Capital One past slogans. Let's get some inspiration.
Capital One. If it was so good, why isn't there a Capital Two? That's more like
the problem is when I Google Capital One past slogans, everything that pops up. Oh, there is a slogans wiki. Oh my god.
Where has this been?
And why haven't we been on it?
Capital One has only had one official slogan.
Okay.
They found what's in your wallet and wrote it to death.
That makes sense. It's a pretty good slosh.
It's a pretty good slogan. Is this the first one that we cannot punch up? Because so far, we have not come across a challenge that we couldn't face.
I think we just got to be more aloof. You know, we got to, Capital One. I don't even care what's in there.
Capital One. What's in your wallet? Your wallet, your choice.
Capital One. And that's the slogan.
I think that's the line to go down. I think you're right, Sammy. It's the hey, we don't care what's in your wallet.
We don't care what's in there.
I think we just gotta go for broke here, and it's Capital One. We don't give a fuck.
There was that, or I was gonna say Capital One. No one's looking.
There it is.
That's it. No one's looking.
No one's
looking. And then it's
looking.
We know.
For killing time. We know. Creamy. We know. Hot dudes, hot showers.
Man, that cat food really knows everything.
Hot dude, hotter showers.
Hot dudes, hotter showers. We know. No one's looking.
Creamy.
We know.
Creamy. What a weird and great episode this has been. You ever think about that?
It has been a great episode. You know what? You know what else we know?
The Reverend?
That if you smoke them, it means you got them.
You got it.
Has it been an hour already?
Yeah.
It has been just under an hour.
It has been.
Also, I will say, we earned, even if it doesn't quite come up to an hour, we've earned a little bit of a shorter episode because last week we did go like a solid 16 minutes over an hour. So,
we're good at this.
We know that the Psychobilly Freak Out by the Reverend Horton Heat off the album Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em is a banger of a track that we get to use as our opening and closing theme. And thank you, Reverend.
Thank you, Reverend. If you like this episode, I'm about to sneeze. If you like this episode, you can rate and review us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate that. Also, you can watch us on YouTube. If you want, you can watch us on TikTok if you want. I think we have like one TikTok up. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
If you want to email us, don't. We don't even want your emails.
What? Don't say that.
Shh, it's reverse psychology.
Oh.
It's reverse psychology. Okay. Don't even do it. Like, I was thinking today that if no one ever emailed us again, I'd be happy. Like, I really, really, really am thankful when we don't get emails. So don't do it at junkhousemailbox@gmail.com. Wouldn't want you to anyway.
As we say every week, though. We say this every week.
I couldn't figure out a 6 Pokemon that made me excited to keep playing.
It's Charizard!
This is like a really freak out.